Okay, now we're gonna do a dry skin facial. At this facial, we're gonna do double mask. One which is gonna hydrate and exfoliate. Basically, it's 2-in-1, but this one is the peach naturalizing mask, and we have the berry yogurt mask. So there's two different type of mask. This is a little bit spicy on the peach one, so what we add is 50% on this one and 50% on the other mask to mix it to not get it so strong. Otherwise, the face of their client is gonna feel like burning basically. But they're supposed to be dry skin video. So we're gonna still use our body cream lotion. Pretend that we're gonna be using the two masks. We're gonna use two different containers. One is gonna be for the regular mask mixed with the two mask mix, and the hydrate mask, which is the berry one. So what we do, take a little bit of the peach mask, this much, and we open this other one, take another same portion, and you're gonna mix. Then let's say the second container, which is supposed to be only a hydrate mask, you're just gonna get some out, get everything ready, and then we're done. Remember the same rules, same techniques. You're gonna get all your tools ready. We're gonna be using two different brushes right now. I'm gonna show you this time about how to use the brushes. So one brush for each mask. We have, if your clients have any pimples, you got the extractor right here. See where you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it's right there. Since I know we're gonna be using the light, the magnifying glass, and it has a strip, very strong light, so you just had the protection for the eyes, which they're gonna go right there on the client eyes. I lost my other one, so I still haven't find it. I don't know where to go. I know I have more, but I'm not gonna worry with that now. All right, at this time I'm gonna use two different type of cleanser. It's one that's gonna just a natural antioxidant, which is gonna help with the dryness on the skin, and the other one is more like moisturizer cleanser, which is gonna still help to keep the skin moisturizing, more humectant on that. So we're gonna use two different types today. We have 4 towels, because we use 4 towels for each client. It should be in the towel warmer right here. So let's say this is my first cleanser. I'm just gonna put it in the back of my hand. It's easier for me to apply. Just go little by little. And you're gonna start treating this dry skin a lot. Then you just rub it in there to get ready all the dead skin. Exfoliate basically helps a lot with exfoliation, and start getting moist on the skin, which is very, very dry. Don't forget right here, and the nose and the side of the nose. It's very important right here. Be careful with getting so close to the eye again. Don't forget. And then you already put it in this. Still rub it in, rub it in. Very good. You use your gas that you have Normally we use gas 4x4 and your pads to apply your toners. So I'm gonna use my Kleenex right now. Say this is the gas. We have warm water in here. Dip it on the warm water. Again, the more moist you can put it on their face, the better to hydrate the skin. And then you're just gonna clean all this out. Clean it out, clean it very well. And at this point, you're gonna use your second cleanser for dry skin. So I'll grab my second cleanser. Again, let's pretend this is my cleanser. Put it again. Right now, you use the warm towel to keep open up the pores, but you apply second cleanser, which this has more humectants. They're gonna help you to moist the skin. If you haven't got your mask ready that you're gonna put for this climb, this is the time where you get a warm towel from here. So right now this is warm. Then you put it on your climb. Make sure it's above or the lips, right under the nose, nasal. And then you hold it. And since all this is wet, it just goes straight to their face. You hold it in. If you haven't got your mask ready, and this is the time that you get it ready. Get one out. Again, do not mix or do not double dip. Don't do this. Put it in here and put it on the climb because you're contaminated your product. So what you're gonna do is get the lid out, put it in the side, get some out, put it in the container you're gonna be using. Close your lip. Always close your product as well so that way they don't dry. And then this is the second mask that we're gonna apply in this one, and we said that we're gonna do 50% and 50% for this one because it's a little bit strong on the product, so that way you don't burn your climb. So you get this out, put it in here, you got 50 and 50. Again, close your lid, put your containers out, organize yourself. We have a little card in here. I don't know if you can see it, but it has everything in here. I had the toners, the cleansers, I had the mask right here. Everything is under reach. So there's my brushes. If I need any other tools, I have my aromatherapy oils in here as well. So you get everything ready, so that way you don't know, or you don't make the client feel like you don't know what the hell you're doing. So time went by, you got your product in, you got all your stuff in. This face is being with the warm towel. Use your warm towel, clean the cleanser, second cleanser, you put it in there. I always like to use 2 cleansers and 2 different moisturizers for the clients who has very dry skin, because it helps them to get rid of the dead skin cells, right? If they have any in their face, so that makes it nice. So that way, when you apply the moisturizers, that goes and it just absorbs the moisturizer and help for the client's feeling on their face. All right, so our first mask, you're gonna do it like this. I'm gonna use this one. So get your brush and then you apply your mask, and this is where you're gonna be really thorough and where you want the mask to be. Special for the clients who has dry skin. Don't forget to go with your mask between the nose and the lip. Be careful not to put it so much close to the eye again. Don't forget the nose. And then you go up, applying and applying. This is the first mask. At this point, my my steamer, I'm not sure if it's gonna be time for this to warm. I'm gonna try, at least for my second mask. And right now, what we're gonna use is only a hot towel for the first mask. So now you know you have the first mask applied. That's what you use, one brush, one container. Put it to the side. You know you have dirty stuff in there. You get another warm towel off your towel warmer. With the towel in there. Same thing. Go over the nose, the mouth, close to the nozzle of the nose. Flip it. Since the towel is wet and is warm right now, it feels so good. You're gonna leave it in there until the heat of the towel goes away. So you basically feel it. In the meantime, you put your rest of the stuff away. You take off anything else that you're gonna need, so that way you don't kind of browsing around looking for all the stuff that you have. Let's say this is ready to take out. Take this out, first mask, and then take all this out, clean it out very well. Remember, you have your gauze. Dip it in the warm water after you remove this. After you remove the excess of the mask, and then with the 4x4 gauze, warm water, squeeze the water, and then you take any extra mask that you may leave left on the skin. There you go. Now we're gonna apply the second mask, but this one is gonna hydrate a lot more of your client's face. Garbage. Then again with second brush, second mask, then you just put it in here the same way you put the first one. Make sure you put everywhere, especially knowing that this client has a very, 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 very dry skin. Notice salmon here has a little red spot. I wonder if she's allergic to anything. One of the things that you have to remember, ask your client, are you allergic to any product that you know before putting anything on there? Alright, so we got all that. This is the second mask. A very hydrated mask, and this one has a lot of moisturizers for the dry skin. So you get another wet towel from your towel warmer. Then we put it under the client here. Again, right under your nose. See if you can see it right there. Then you hold it, you put the other towel across from the top of the forehead and the other one in here. This part of the forehead, it's thick. It has 4 double towels, so it's very nice, and it helps a lot, the heavy in here, to go over the eye, especially after when they close the eye in here. It feels so good. If you haven't had a facial, I recommend for you to try it. It's awesome. So this one is gonna stay for 7 to 10 minutes because you're gonna hydrate a little bit more in this time. At this point, you bring your steamer and then you put it right here. I wish I could have remembered to turn this on, but oh well. Well, the steam would have come in here, and you can actually see when the steam comes out how to keep this so warm, and it helps to hydrate the skin and let all the softness and everything come out from the skin. We're gonna take it out. Hopefully I can demonstrate you how the steam works if it comes out. Let's say the 10 minutes pass. You have your client in here just laying down with a nice soft music. She's very relaxed right now. Well, you clean it up, everything is nice and clean. You took off all the moisturizer after the pores were wide open. This is the time when you actually bring your lens to magnify glass. Turn the lights on. Of course, before you do that, you put the protection on the eye or on the eyes, one in each eye, so that way you don't bother the client. You get your structure, and then standing up, and then you can actually see through the magnifying glass very well. You'll see all the black heads are popping, and if there's any white heads, wrap around your finger like Miss Cass was saying, like this, and then you start analyzing the skin of the client. Go to here by the cheek, under the chin, not under but by the chin, both sides, and then you're done with extracting of the blackheads or whiteheads. Turn the light off. At this point, your client has a eye protection. If this steam warms up by before the end, I will show you how it works. So now you finish instructed the the blackheads. You get rid of everything. You clean out the face well. Then you're gonna be using your toner. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Toner comes out, and then you apply the toner. Well, with this, the round one, and then you apply the toner. You're done with this, and then what you're gonna do is the massage. No, we're done that. What you're gonna do, since this one I was already removed and everything, at this point you just, she's very relaxed. Get some lotion out, get it out from the spatula. Then you're gonna massage. You can go up and the back of the head, right here in that occipital area. It feels so good. Shoulders, 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 right here. Scoop down, scoop out. Circles, finger rolling, petricize. Sinus right here, and the bridge of the nose. It feels really good. And across from the eyebrow, it feels really good as well. Circle, circle. Then you're done with your massage. Let's say you spend probably 5 minutes, and then you clean all this massage lotion. Get another warm towel from the towel warmer. Then you're gonna remove all the excess of the massage lotion. And the sponge is really nice and fresh, relaxed. Because after you torture, taking all those blackheads out, oh my god, it feels really good to get a massage. And you get that done, and then you apply the high moisturizer that you're working with. We're working with this Skin Strip, and this berry moisturizer is extremely good. So at this point, you get some out. I'm not gonna use that one. It's very expensive. And the moisturizer that we had, the berry one, you only need maybe this much. I don't know if you can see it, but a very tip. Let's see if you can see it. Oh, this is a lot. You need only that much for the whole face. If not, it's too much, because it's a very expensive moisturizer too. So close this one. Make sure you close all your containers, guys, because that way your product don't dry. And then apply the moisturizer. One tap, tap, and tap. So you have 4 different areas. You got on the forehead, a little tap, the cheeks, and the chin, right here. That's how much you need. That's it. And then you just work with your moisturizer around. Don't forget the nose, lip. And right now your client feels like a millionaire. Nice. Skin is very moist, very hydrated, because besides that you apply a lot of moisturizers and use the steamer to soften the skin, and to, when you exfoliate from the beginning, it just feels so good. All right, and then then you're done. You tell the client, okay, we're done, and hope I can see you again. If you know your schedule, let's book your next appointment, so that way we can keep up having you hydrating your skin. That's when you offer the product that you have, and so the way they can use it at home. The moisturizer we use, it's a very good one. Every night, or before you go to sleep, you wash your face with your cleanser, whatever the sunscreen product that we have, and then clean it up with the towel, and then you put that moisturizer before you go to sleep, and oh my god, if it helps, it sure does. All right, Sam, say bye to everybody. Bye.